Hey, welcome back. This video is a quick demonstration on how to do systematic random sampling for research using our trusty coin population. In systematic random sampling, samples are systematically selected based on a predetermined interval but starting from a random point. Systematic random sampling is another type of probability sampling and is a variation of the simple random sampling method. Go watch my other video on simple random sampling and the link is in the description below. Let's say our study objective is to determine whether our coin population likes bananas or pajamas. Most likely we need to conduct a survey to ask them about their preference. Let's meet our simplified coin population. Our coin population consists of 24 big dots and 24 small silvers. Each of these big dots and small silvers will be our sampling unit. The coins are well distributed and mingle with each other all over our study area. This will also form our population sampling frame, which consists of a total of 48 coins, which we will call N. You may watch my previous video on definitions of sampling terms, and the link is in the description below. Also, for the purposes of this demo, let's say the calculated sample size for our study is 10. After obtaining our sampling frame, we then assign each sampling unit sequential numbers from 1 all the way to N. So we assign this coin as 1, then this one as 2, then 3, then 4, 5. The next step is to calculate our sampling interval, K. We get this by dividing the size of our sampling frame, which is N, which is 48, by our sample size, which is 10. We get 4.8, but we need a whole number, so we round up to the next whole number, which is 5. The next step is where the randomization takes place and is why systematic sampling is considered a probability sampling method. We get our trusty random number generator, and we request for exactly one random number x, which is within 1 and k. Using random.org for our case, we hypothetically got 4. So x equals 4. We then select the xth sampling unit in the sampling frame as the first sample. In this case, sampling unit number 4 will be our first sample. The next step is where the word systematic comes into play. We select the remaining 9 samples by getting every kth sampling unit using our first sample at our 0 position. Since from our previous calculation, k equals 5, we move 5 places from sampling unit number 4. So if this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5. So sampling unit number 9 will be our second sample. We then move 5 positions more, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So sampling unit number 14 will be our third sample. We do this until we reach our sample size of 10. Since our 9th sample should be the 49th unit, we loop back to the start since we already reached the end of our sampling frame. So our 9th sample will be sampling unit number 1. Once we reach our calculated sample size, then we are done. These 10 systematically selected sampling units will be our samples for our study, and these will be the ones who will get our survey questionnaires. There will of course be variations of this method, but the outlined steps are the basics. For all probability sampling methods, including this one, try to recall where exactly the randomization took place. And this is how we do systematic random sampling. Thanks for watching.